In this video, we're gonna be unboxing the Sketchboard Pro. What's up, you guys? Tony here. We talk art and design tech. We're gonna be unboxing the Sketchbook Pro, and I have to tell you, I am super excited. I have my address covered up on here, so you can't see that, so you can't come stalk me. So let's just open everything up. Looks like there's a tab on the side. So I'm gonna open this up. Oh my good, every time I open a package, it feels like Christmas time. Like, I'm so excited. Okay, so it looks like it has my address information over here. I'm gonna move that to the side. On the back, it looks like it says Sketchboard Pro, and it's the 12.9 inch is exactly what I have. And I got the 5th generation model. First impressions, I like the packaging. So I'm going to turn this around to the front, and you can see Sketchboard Pro, feel better, draw better. So excited. Brain Treehouse. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some scissors and open this up. Got some scissors on deck because you're gonna always need them when you're opening a package. So they take the front half on the top and the bottom, it looks like. And let's see what we got. Oh, looks like there's some more tape on the back. Let me turn this over. So there's tape on the back too. There's like a ridge here. So I'm gonna cut this so we can get full access. I'm aggressive with my packages, so I usually tear them up. Ripping it open. Okay, so let me flip it back over and we'll get this thing open. There's a Sketchboard Pro manual. Looks like they have some instructions about standing it up and how to install it, as well as where to charge it. So that's pretty cool. You can charge it, and then some instructions about how to hold it so you don't break it, which is so important not to do, because if I broke my iPad using this, it'd be bad. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like a plastic, like very plasticky on the outside, but it feels like a hard plastic. And then this inside, it's like super smooth, almost like an eraser to me. If you were rubbing the side of an eraser, this is exactly how it would feel. And then this inside, I can tell, is some type of metal, possibly aluminum. But when I lift this up, there's another print on the back, and that's all that's in here, other than this tissue paper that went right over top of it. So I'm gonna get this all out of the way and just lay this flat down. And I'm gonna pull these off of the ends. Looks like they had that just to keep it from denting. I just wanna look and make sure like nothing is damaged, because sometimes when you get stuff, it may be damaged or scratched, and I don't see any scratches or any damage on the surface of it, so that's pretty good. When I turn this over, you can see the legs. And the legs, I was thinking that the legs were gonna be like super plasticky, but they're actually a little more sturdy than I thought. I don't know how that's gonna hold up over time, but right now it's not bad. So it looks like you can have it both ways. You can have it where these legs are up or these are up. So I would probably, if I had the legs out, have it like this at an angle. And oh, this makes me so excited. It's a perfect angle. It really is for drawing. This reminds me of a drafting table that I used to have. And yeah, this is perfect for drawing. At the very top, you can see that there is an opening for you to hold this and to carry it. And then there's also a hole here where your camera bump would go out. And it looks like you could possibly fit the older 2018 version as well as the 2021 version within this. There's a little bit of a ridge at the very top for your Apple Pencil. So I'm gonna put the iPad in here and see how everything works. One thing I noticed as I'm placing it in there, it's very nicely, like it fits perfectly. It's very snug. I was wondering, because the iPad 2021 has a bit of a difference as far as the height of it, because they added a different type of chip in here with the M1 chip. I was really worried that there would be issues with it fitting in here, but it fits in here fine. And with this, you can stand it up like this and grab your Apple Pencil. You can turn the power on here. I'm gonna have to bring it up a little bit to open it. One thing that I really like about this is if you have issues, for example, like I just showed, if you're right-handed and your hand is hitting that side on this side, you can just simply rotate it around. Make sure that you bring your canvas up so that it's upright, like that. Bring the legs out, and there you go. You have this room. One thing I will say, this surface feeling different than this, it does affect it, especially with this glove. Like, it feels like it restricts your hand movement a little bit. I really wish this was the same as this because it's not fluid. Let me try without the glove and see if that makes a difference. So without the glove, it's not as noticeable. But if your hands sweat for whatever reason, or if it's hot where you are, you know, I feel like you would have some issues with this. I don't know how this will respond to high heat, but I can say right now, it feels so different. From this to this is very different. One of the cool things about this as well is at the very top, you have a port here where you can connect it to power. So you can always be connected to power. You don't have to worry about your device turning off on you. So let's turn it around and show that on the back. I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna turn it around. I'm really worried that it's gonna just fall out, but I really hope it doesn't. So right here, yeah, you have a section where you can insert the power right into it. You feed it through this area right into your iPad. Let's see how long it takes to get this in and if it's really easy to do or not. Okay, so I'll just say the best way to get this in is you have to take this out, then pull this through, plug it in, pull this out, then you're good to go. So that's how you set that up. The cool thing is, a lot of times when I'm working or using my iPad, it will die. So this is really nice. I don't have to worry about it dying on me. It's thought of already. Especially if you're in a fixed position or you have this on a desk, this is gonna work really well in keeping you working. One thing that I like too is you have this hole here for your Apple Pencil. So you can always be ready to go, just grab and go, start. You know, if you take a break from your work, you can always jump right in. With this device, it elevates the iPad Pro so much. I can already tell, just the fact that you have more room to move your arms around when you're trying to establish lines or you're trying to get movement or motion. Like, I'm just so excited to see how well it translates. I think that it feels like I leveled up. It feels like I got a Cintiq. It just really does. It has that feeling. I remember using Cintiqs in art school, and it feels like that same feeling. I'm really excited about using this. I'll probably be sketching tonight and really testing it out. I just feel it adds so much to my experience, and it just makes me feel like I'm drawing. It doesn't feel like I'm working on an iPad. It feels like I'm working at a desk. It feels like I am creating, and that's just my first impressions just looking at this. I'm so excited to begin working on this device. What are your thoughts? Is this what you expected out of the box? Are you expecting one coming? What do you think yours will be like? What do you think you'll draw first? I'm excited to get everything started. And those are my first impressions and thoughts on this device. Like I said, I will do a follow-up video giving a more thorough review of how I feel about this. Would you buy this? Would you use this? Do you think this is helpful for your creative process? Leave it below in the comments.